Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion. Please Slay the Spire. Yesterday's daily, I'll say it. I'm saying it, dude. One of my favorite dailies we've ever done. The Ironclad today, these are some high scores. These are not scores I would consider bad scores. Terminal, dangerous. Vintage, incredible. Shiny, might be okay. I think as the Ironclad, you end up with a decent amount of damage from Fiend Fire. Reaper gives you some sustain. Immolate is better now. Bludgeon obviously kills most enemies. And Feed, yeah, Feed's good. Alright, so we got those. Feed kills, coming up mountains. Feed kills, rolling down the street. We can only get 2. Usually, we want to do as much combat as possible on a vintage run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, that seems low. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think we stick left side, don't go to a shop, and get more relics, which could allow us to get a better score. Just spitballing. I think I'll play the one card that kills both of them instantly. We do want to avoid curses. That's great news. Now when we hit question marks, we'll take curses that give us an advantage. Just remember that. You're doing 3 damage. I do heal. So I'm kind of like, you know, maybe I'll just destroy you, take 3 damage, and then move on. No, I won't take any damage because of plated armor, of course. Dude, I just realized, because we have Feed... What do we want to remove? Because we have Feed, we might feel okay... with Terminal. Sorry, I'm just trying to decide what to get rid of. I think I'm going to get rid of... Oh, they're all so good. I'm going to get rid of Dark Embrace, even though I think it's great. I don't see myself playing it. Obviously, there's like a pretty okay chance that we'll end up getting... let me think about this for a second, because we don't have what I'm looking for here, but there's a pretty okay chance that we will end up getting Dead Branch just because of how many, you know, enemies we're going to go up against. I could have exhumed Feed, and thus, you know, by going up against the enemies, we get more relics, is what I'm trying to suggest here. But anyway, I digress. You won't die to Fiend Fire. What an awkward situation we find ourselves in. We're going to end up taking 1 damage. So I'm going to hit you with that. I'm not even going to play Brutality. I don't want to lose the HP. Anyway, you are super dead now. I was hoping for Exhume so we can get Feed. Anyway, I'm happy with the card that we dropped. Don't think it's going to be a huge deal to lose Dark Embrace. Hopefully. Man, it's another tough one, actually. I think you definitely play Impervious. And then you could probably afford to play Brutality on this one. You don't need to play Exhume. We're just looking for our money makers, and this is a big money maker. We should have just double tapped it, they'd both be dead. Feed, easy maximum HP. We could have double tapped it. Apparently we should have double tapped it. I'm gonna Gambler's Brew our whole hand except for double tap. I'm like, if we exhume Feed, it's not going to be enough. We can just immolate. That's fine. I shouldn't be taking so long, because by taking so long, I'm putting myself in an awkward spot where I'm not going to be able to get, you know, the speedrun achievement that gives you some extra points. That's life. I think I'm trying 7 damage for each card. I guess I'm going to Feed, and the idea is we can get Exhume off of it later. Then I'm going to Fiend Fire you. I know we're going to take 8 damage, but that's fine. Don't forget, you got Unceasing Top. It's a good relic to get early so I can acclimate myself to actually paying attention to it. We're really looking for a double tap to go with his Immolate. We don't have it, but what we do have is Immolate, which is awesome. And then we can Bludgeon very easily. Is there anything better than that? I don't think so. So next turn, you are probably dead. I'm hoping to draw an Exhume. No Exhume. But you are definitely dead. Champion Belt. Whenever you apply vulnerable, also apply weak. We also get to draw a card. We're so rarely going to get, not draw, but add a card to our deck. So rarely are we going to get to add a card to our deck. I love adding Disarm. It as a permanent effect. And beyond having a permanent effect, it exhausts itself after you play it. So essentially, it's just back to our starting deck that we like a great deal. Okay, so we'd like to put up some block or kill him. So we'll pop an offering down. You can always do, like, Immolate. Feed's not going to get us there, unfortunately. I think you Exhume Impervious. Brings me a great deal of pain to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. And then we can just bludgeon. Like, the starting deck with, you know, starting with one of every rare card seems extremely good. We did lose one Omamori, but we got Bird-Faced Urn, which we can actually take advantage of. Mercury Hourglass is just okay. We're starting to roll here. This feels like yet another strong daily. 10 damage. Easiest decision I've ever made in my life. You know, I guess we'll play Impervious after. We could Exhume and then feed, but it won't get a kill. Limit Break is a dead card right now, so if we can ever get a Guria or a Vira or anything to up our strength, I'd be real happy. 4 damage to all enemies. I mean, we could kill you so easily is the thing, right? Like, I don't have to do this, but... And in fact, that didn't... What I did there did not even work, obviously. I didn't think that they would get the armor back in between the attacks going out. Not that that's, you know, ridiculous. I was looking for an Exhume. We got an Exhume, so we'll pull a feed. Maximum HP is getting ridiculous. We're actually gaining HP on a terminal run. And we will upgrade some cards here. I think we upgrade feed, honestly. It does more damage, making it more readily available to target enemies. And then beyond that, it gives you a little bit more maximum HP. Turn 1, just toss out a demon form. Why not? The longer we can wait it out, the more advantages we get now. I do like a Disarm. We will play an Offering. Barricade is fine. I am going to Exhume an Offering. I'm going to tell you why, okay? Because now I can pop Impervious and I have 30 block left over. I don't really want to use any more HP though. And I'm just going to let the block keep rolling. So you know this guy's waking up. We should go to town on him right now if possible. So I think I'm going to... It's a bad amount of energy to have. I don't want to exhaust feed, okay? I'll Immolate you. We already played Exhume. I don't need to feed off of him. I think you just pop feed out there and do some more damage. We should have like 2 turns of being completely resistant to whatever he's going to bring upon us here. I mean, doubling your strength seems great, but so does doing 38 damage, right? I think you just hit him like that. He's dead to 1 more bludgeon, which we have a 50% chance to draw anyway. We didn't get it, but he's still dead. Variety of different fashions. That was a great fight. Tiny chest is fine. It's a tough call, honestly. I think we're a little light on block, so Rage actually interests me. I think I'm going to take that, even though Heavy Blade is really good if we get Demon Form out there. But we have to remember, only rarely are we getting Demon Form out there. We have no block, so we're liable to take a lot of damage here. Reaper doesn't really stop it. This is a pretty bad draw. But he's already taken some damage. Now, we can't even kill him. I was like, Reaper Exhume doesn't do it. Limit Break doesn't do it. Brutality, just going to make things worse. I'm just going to do damage, and then... I should probably play Brutality, but... So we're definitely looking for feed. We super got it. I think you start with Impervious, and then, you know, he's going to have 10 HP left. Which is totally fine. Barricade is extremely good with plated armor, though. Don't get me wrong. And look at that. It all worked out in the end. We're at 90 HP, which is actually going to be 89 HP. And everything is coming up Millhouse right now. We actually don't want to thicken the deck, if possible. I would really like to get some block. I'm like, if I pop this, 17 damage. 17 damage. It's only 34, so it won't kill you. I do think we still pop feed. That might actually kind of be it, so I'll play that to heal. I guess I'll play this to heal as well. If we kill him in 2 turns, it's worth it. I don't mind playing the feed because we just draw Exhume and then we kill him anyway, but we do have to get the Exhume, admittedly. So, Rage for certain. We can easily kill this guy, but let's try to do even better. And I really want feed. Like, it should be in here. No, never mind. We might just kill him then. Fair enough. No need to get too worked up over it. Shuriken's great. We're going to Smith. Upgrading Offering's great. Rage gets better. Disarm gets better. Immolate. It's pretty decent. Innate Brutality, I actually think that's like a negative. Can we make Demon Form cheaper? No, you gain more strength. Also good. Double Tap is also good. I'm going to upgrade Double Tap, but Offering is also a great target, I think. Alright, we definitely do not want to take any damage here. We should be crushing. What do you do turn 1? Demon Form. Easiest play of my life, honestly. If we can get a Barricade out before he does a big attack. Doesn't seem like that's going to happen. It's alright, don't worry. We don't have to do that much damage to him. Immolate will do 23. I don't want to exhaust my whole hand. We need to do 10. I think you do a Reaper and a Feed. You gain strength off it. This is fine. We'll do Brutality as well. Why not? We're not going to die and it doesn't count against our perfect, so we might as well. Now we want blocks. This is the right turn for it. Although if we play Barricade, we will still take damage, unfortunately. So I think you disarm Impervious. It kills me. It really does. So we got to try to keep that perfect going. That would have been a great turn to have some extra energy. Sorry, we're gaining so much strength. Like, you can always just Exhume Impervious. Or you could Exhume Offering and try to draw Barricade, but not. How are you going to get to block out of that, you know? We only have like 1 block in the deck. I think we have to Exhume Impervious. The only reason we're doing this, by the way, is to try to get the perfect. If we don't get to the perfect, nothing else here really matters, to be honest. We might as well, we'll just crush him instead. Deal 16 damage for each exhausted. He's gonna break no matter what we play. But do we want to exhaust all this? No. But we have to double tap Immolate, I think, just to do as much damage as possible. And then we're gonna have 11 block rolled over. And never be able to play Barricade, but that's okay. I can't help but notice that immediately we're going to take damage. So, you know, I've really put my all into trying to make this work, and you just keep crapping on my dreams. So there goes the perfect. But you know what? I chose to do damage instead of getting 13 strength up, because my dude is so dead anyway. It's the easiest game of my life right now. I'm just disappointed the stars didn't align for us. I really think our next best target is another Exhume, and I will absolutely take Black Star. We're going to crush this run. Anybody who doesn't win on this run is going to look at this in awe. We will be a god to them. We want as much combat as possible. 1. That would be 2. Can I get a 3? Can I get a 3? Can I get a 3? No, but I can fight a lot of enemies. Might not hit a shop until the 3rd floor. That's A-okay by me, mister. What else would you play here? I guess you'd play Berserk. You'd follow it up with an Immolate. He's going to be pretty strong. I don't know, maybe the 2nd floor will be pretty tanky, I should say. Maybe the 2nd floor will rattle us a little bit more than we thought it would. We still need block. I know I've said this a couple of times. This might not even work right. Yeah, the 2nd one's not too strong. The disarm's not even going to work is the thing. I guess we'll heal and then hope to draw another 0-cost card that doesn't exist. We might want to deviate and go to the shop. I really think we actually don't need to because we heal between fights, and that'll help as well. But we need some blocks in this deck. More than we have right now. I think Impervious, Brutality, Berserk is fine. Really, we're just healing, and then next turn we're like, please give me Immolate and Double Tap. Well, there's Immolate. No Double Tap, though. Still, you Rage, you Immolate, you disarm one of them, I suppose. The turns are very easy right now. They're all playing themselves. We are going to take 10 damage, but, you know, if you feed, it doesn't really matter that much. Double Tap, feed is good enough to kill any of these jokers. And our next 2 attacks are played twice. So if we exhume, feed, we'll get double heals off of it. Ornamental Fan is at least some semblance of block. Jeez Louise. Honestly, I think you play Barricade. Go ahead and hit me for 15. The reason you play Barricade is when you play Impervious, it buys you more time. Really, playing Impervious without having played Barricade before it is a bad idea that sometimes has been necessary, in my opinion. This time we're only getting 22 block, but we have 3 left over anyway. Again, Double Tap Fiendfire is bad. Double Tap Bludgeon is impossible. I think you exhume, offering. We're going to be a little light on HP. Oh, Lord. Now you double tap bludgeon. And we're going to keep a little bit more block. I know this guy gets super damage now. It was the only way that I saw that made it work. You know, rules are made to be broken or something. You're doing 18. We're obviously not quite there. Reaper's not enough of a heal to be excited about. Limit Break does nothing. So I guess you bludgeon, you feed. Oh, because of Rage, we're actually going to be fine. And then we just wait for our next turn to hopefully give us an Exhume. So you're looking at Exhume, feed, double tap, feed. Okay, we're back in the saddle again, feeling good. Bottled Flame. What do we want in our hand to start with? Immolate. 1,000,000,000,000%. We can have an amazing turn with these 2 steroid potions. Mary Jane and I gonna have a hell of a time. Okay, that's right. I'm hip with the memes. I could do a lot of damage to you guys, but I abstain. I only play Brutality for the healing now, and I only read the magazine for the articles. Double tap feed does get a kill. Start with offering as usual. Oh, Rage for sure. Now you're like, okay, double tap Reaper. It healed us for 24, which is real tempting. And then it should still kill you. And it gave us more block. I don't really want to exhaust Exhume. I know that's a confusing sentence. So I'm just going to play some trash. And the reason for that is I want to keep Exhume around to help us gain more max HP. I mean, I don't dislike this. They're done. They're actually done. We just need the right draw. Exhume, feed. Now you're lucky. Exhume, offering. Gonna hurt myself in the process to make this dream come true. And then it's not even gonna happen. Oh no, it's definitely gonna happen. Okay. And we're back to max HP. Fear Potion should have replaced the Speed Potion. That was a mistake on my part. You're doing nothing of value on turn 1. I think we Immolate and feed. We're saving the potions to try to get a perfect, by the way. That's my dream come true here. Offering for 3 is a little terrible. But double tap doesn't hit anything with Fiend Fire. So we're really doing offering for 1. Wow, this is horrible. I actually think you just Fiend Fire. And you accept that you're going to end up taking... Well, that's pretty good. You're going to end up taking some damage. Oh, my lord. That's incredible. As a result of this, life goes on. You know you're going to get back. Well, that'll do it. We didn't get bodied that hard, and we can no longer become frail. Fantastic. Wow, very cool. Barricade is not quite good enough to play turn 1. I'm a double tap immolate sort of guy, I think. And if you gotta hit me for 7, you gotta hit me for 7. That's your prerogative. That's not for me to decide whether you're allowed to do that or not. Usually we'll offering here. Rage is pretty solid. I really do think you exhume offering for now. We will play brutality. We can get away with playing impervious. Then we would bludgeon, exhume, offering. Could heal, but only for 4. I'd rather play Juggernaut. Heal for 2. And then every time we gain block, he's going to take a little damage. Now, this is where things get dicey, right? I think you just bludgeon. Accept your fate. You're going to end up taking some dumb damage. Not really dumb damage in this game. It's more of a... You know, it's a little bit misleading. It's not like we walked into the spikes. Regal Pillow, okay. The boot, probably not worth much. But Regal Pillow is okay. And we get a card. I really think you have to go either Ghostly Armor or Shrug It Off. I think you go Shrug It Off, which is an excellent card in the worst of circumstances. So who knows what it can do in the best of circumstances. An easy first turn. You offering, you're looking for an exhume. Didn't get it, life goes on. You double tap, immolate. And then Feed comes to the rescue like, hey, miss me? Thought I was what, dead? Drax! That's impossible. So we have offerings and we have a feed in there. We don't need draw. So what we're going to do is take very, very expensive draw. You wouldn't understand. Can do 32 damage here. It does require us to exhaust our last exhume. I'm fine with it because they are probably dead on the next turn regardless. Now they are not dead on this turn, and I look like a darn fool. Now we only got to do 7 damage. Alright, it's theoretically possible. Let's do it. Kunai. We're getting really incentivized to play more attacks. Dude, I think we go this way. Alright, so turn 1 Immolate is so huge. Oh my lord, because now we get the double tap, and the this, and the this, and the taka 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 taka. Beautiful. Next attack is played twice as well, so let's hit him with a little of this, a little of that. You're gonna live until you hit me, and then you're gonna die in 1 turn. All of a sudden, I'm feeling amazing about this. Bag of Marbles is so good. Potion Belt, why not? We're holding them, right? You know, I'm thinking about Feel No Pain. Do we exhaust cards that often? We kind of do. I think we might be okay. This is also great. I think we might be okay with Feel No Pain. Not to win so much as to get perfect. Bag of Prep. Awesome. I will receive a relic. We did not become cursed. And we have Pen Nib now, which I would consider pretty decent. The right mood strikes us. This Barricade, it gets cheaper, right? Let's make Barricade cheaper so there's a chance, especially if we get an energy relic, we could play Barricade early. Okay. We will Rage. then we can think about this. This is actually not a terrible turn, I think, to play Barricade. And we'll follow that up with an Immolate. I mean, Immolate is an insanely strong card, I think, for us right now. We could have had a synergy with Juggernaut, but I don't think it's as powerful as just hitting them both really, really hard. Although with Feel No Pain, it does make an interesting synergy, I'll give you that. Let's start with Feel No Pain and get weird with it. Just a little weird, though, I promise. It's okay, Mama. It won't get weird. So we can do 28 damage and exhaust a lot of cards. Or, well, you know, I'm actually pretty tempted to pop a little double tap bludgeon. You're super dead anyway. Yeah, we're looking fine. We haven't played a feed yet, which means there's a feed in here. I'm going to try because you're so dead. I'm going to try an Exhumed Offering. Did not get feed. I'm going to try an Exhumed Offering. Did not get feed. I'm going to Shrug. Did not get feed. Well, I mean, I guess I'll just kill you then. Centennial Puzzle actually seems really good for us right now as well. Alright, play Rage for certain. Oh, I mean, it's the easiest turn of all time. Especially because they start vulnerable. You just double tap Immolate and they're both dead. Or they're all dead, I should say. Frozen Egg. AKA, me in the wintertime. Haha. Haha. 21, so I can't quite kill you with this. So I'll double tap Immolate. And then we'll try to, you know, hope that we can use Feed against the Chosen later. Now, Immolate becomes very dangerous if the fight goes on too long. That's fine. Why not? Because we're going to end up putting a lot of burns in our very, very thin deck. So getting the medical kit would be a really nice option for us, I think. We should have played Feel No Pain. Honestly, I'm like, Exhume, Impervious. Yeah, just do it. Why not? You're not doing any damage. You're taking 3 per turn. All we need to do is wait till we draw an attack. I'm going to Shrug. Are you kidding me? Alright, I'll Offering. Check this hot action out. Watch this, dude. Watch this. You do it to yourself, you do. And that's what really hurts. You do it to yourself, just you. Let's, yeah. Exhume becomes free, right? That hasn't been that relevant. Let's draw more cards. Alright. This guy, he can be a little tricky, huh? No Offering on the first turn. Makes me mildly upset. Metallicize. Now we're cooking with gas. I will take Brutality. Literally can... Oh no, we're not going to take damage on turn 1 already. So you know what? Get Demon Form out there. I'm not going to play Immolate on turn 1 even though he's vulnerable because I don't want these burns in our deck for a long time. I'm going to start playing them closer to the end is my hope and dream at least. So you have to get Barricade out there. It's not negotiable. We're going to... Our hands full. Absolutely. Kind of a dumb decision on my part. Feel No Pain. We're still on perfect though. I should be on perfect at least. We could always feed early, but I don't know. Why not gain some extra block we can use later? It's kind of a... You know, we're in a little bit of a war of attrition to some extent. I would like to draw more blocks, but unfortunately, they do not exist. So we're really just going to start by... like, all of our necessary enablers are out there. All we're doing is playing all of our powers and biding our time a little bit. So the thing is, I know we have a lot of strength up, but I'm not sure I really want to play a Limit Break just yet. Because it's going to be exhausted. I don't really want to use our Exhumes. I'll use a Reaper, because a Reaper is just, like, irrelevant. For now, at least. Now we can, in my opinion, start to pop a little bit. So we'll pop a little rage out there. I mean, a double tap bludgeon. Totally fine by me. Remember, you know, all this block that we're storing up gets saved. The whole point of this is to try to survive an execute that comes later. So I'm going to limit break, exhume. I grabbed absolutely the wrong card by clicking way too fast. I'm going to exhume an offering and accept that I've made a mistake that has costed me the ability to get to 40 strength early here, and just say that's the cost of doing business. Now, if I exhaust everything in my hand, our deck will exclusively consist of Fiend Fire and Rage. I would suggest this is a road to pure oblivion. So what I'm going to do is not that, because that would be very, very stupid. And instead, I'm going to shrug, rage. I'm actually just going to disarm. And the idea is now we have a 9-card deck. We just want bludgeons coming around as fast as possible. We could have done way better if I just not messed up. But, you know, that's life. The dude's getting crushed. Like, he stands no chance. We can survive and execute very easily. And now he's doing his turn where he deals with the debuff, so we'll, you know, just play a rage, get that out there. I still don't really want to immolate because our deck is so small. Where did you come from? You're back? Well, get out of here. I don't want to play feed yet. There's still a chance we could use it. I mean, at some point it's going to be doing like 100 damage. We might as well get the HP if we can. We have Flower Pot. I was waiting for the extra energy turn to crush him, but sure. Rage. He's not hitting us for very much. I'm not too perturbed. The great thing is we can still get double tap bludgeon on the next turn. 21 damage. That's cute. We did get double tap bludgeon on the next turn. It will kill him. $49. I'm just trying to see. 49 is 80. This should just get him. That was a smart fight, except for not getting the extra strength when we needed it. But still, that was really good. I really think a second demon form is actually awesome if we get an energy relic right here, which we totally will. Even though it gives the other enemies extra strength, which worries me because we don't have a block-heavy deck, we should gain so much strength so quickly. And we don't really have a power-focused deck, so I'm not worried about this guy. So we can get 2. Just 2. I'm going to do this because I really want to hit a shop over the course of this. I have no reason to believe we won't rank well today. So what do we play? I mean, I'm almost wary to double tap immolate because they'll all just die. But we have no other attacks. What if we just immolate? But then, just don't be too precious about it, okay? I don't think we need to worry about it all that much. Lose all gold, gain a relic. Are you out of your mind? What do we want? So remember, should be cautious with this. Thinking ahead is fine. Corruption might work, but when we have so little block, I'm so wary about this. Like, we'd lose Shrug It Off the first time we played it. Heavy Blade should work with this deck. I will buy that. I don't think we want to remove anything. Tori seems good. Gambler's Ship is really good. Let's take that first. Honestly, upgrade... I know this is good too. Upgrade 2 random skills. This would also cost 0 if we pulled it, but... all of our skills are good, so we're happy to see it. Alright, I'm very content with the way this looks right now. Pen Nib already. So what would our first turn be? It would be Immolate. We don't need Barricade, Impervious, Limit Break, Exhume, or Demon Form. We'll keep our 0 energy Exhume just in case. But we don't need them. They have no purpose right now. That's our main loop right there. Worked perfectly fine. I don't think we need Liquid Bronze. I'm very happy with what we got. We're going to try to use it to make sure that we... yeah, we can go this way. What What the heck? Yes, give me 999 gold, but 2 normality, which is actually 1 normality. And then, as soon as possible, we'll remove normality from our deck, which means we should have probably taken purity, but, you know, getting a little bit out of control here in terms of the the wouldas, couldas, and shouldas, you know? So normality could screw us on a couple of turns here. Our deck is so thin, I do expect it to show up, obviously. What's our turn 1? Double tap, immolates. I guess feel no pain. It's not bad, but we will take damage. We could also just do immolate impervious. We're not close to pen nib. Yeah, let's do immolate impervious. But we'll keep double tap around just in case we get like an offering or something, which we didn't. So we'll do immolate impervious. Nothing wrong with it. We take no damage. They're both half dead. No normality, please. We got normality. This is a very bad draw, actually. We'll play Rage. Play Barricade. We have to play Feed. I'm just trying to think about, you know, if I double up, we can make it do... I think you just take your lumps, honestly. We're taking 34 damage. It's a lot. Deal 14. Right, because I understand now. I actually think you bludgeon, exhume, then we can play impervious because of the energy. But do we need to play impervious? I don't know. So we're gonna play. We'll play impervious. Okay. What comes after that? You could exhume offering. I think it's a little unnecessary, personally. This is the kind of fight that can mess us up pretty good. He's quite strong now. We could always kill him. Never mind, I'm an idiot. I was like, we'd almost always kill him with the explosion potion if nothing else is around. Luckily, we drew a card that allowed us to do that, but it wasn't guaranteed. 2 pretty good relics, though. Out of these, I think I like Headbutt. I like Headbutt enough to add it to our deck. What do we got here? An innate Mind Blast is not that strong right now. Our deck is too thin. Gurya? That's 1 strength. Well, remove normality. I'm going to take it anyway. Deep Breath is also good. Trip is probably also worth adding. That is not, I think. Okay, so now let's look at what else we got. We only got 26 cards in this deck. It's pretty good. I guess at this point I would take, you know, Letter Opener. Toolbox is great. We don't need Darkstone. We'll take the Blue Candle instead, just in case we get curses we don't know what to deal with. And everything else I think is fine. We'll leave without much gold in reserve. Whetstone hit Reaper and Immolate. Had a feeling it'd be this guy, and that's okay. I have to think. Rarely do we want to Immolate on turn 1. I'll tell you that much right off the bat. Impervious seems like a great get. I think Juggernaut, it's not really the right kind of fight for it. This is what we're looking for, is actually offering. So we're going to Mind Blast just to get that out of the way. We'll think ahead just to get it out of the way. What do we not want turn 1? We'll dump Brutality. Play one of these. We'll Deep Breath as well. Okay, Demon Form is playable, but not necessary. We already have more than enough block, though, so I actually think you do play Demon Form. You might as well play Offering and get started, get some stuff out there. So we do have Pen Nib now. Pen Nib, Heavy Blade is fine. I'm like, where's my Bludgeon? Shouldn't Bludgeon exist? I'm almost a little bit surprised we don't have Double Tap. We could also, well, we could look for Double Tap, but I think I'm going to Reaper for heals. It's a bit of a weak play, and I'll be the first to tell you. I think on top of that, we'll play Barricade and then pass turn. So we got all of our necessary setup accomplished now. All we gotta do is do our best to not take damage over the rest of the fight. So rage. We will brutality. You can always exhume offering, but I think it's better maybe limit break, exhume, limit break, limit break. So now we're up to 16 strength. That's enough to probably kill him next turn. So we'll trip ya. I mean, bludgeon. I was just gonna say, bludgeon's almost gotta get you there. We have feed as well. Beautiful. Beautiful fight. Extra strength for free. Strawberry's also good. Out of these, I don't think we need them. Give me some max HP. I think we're very, very well equipped for what's happening here. Add 3 colorless cards to my deck, my dude. I will take a second Mind Blast. As ridiculous as that might seem. Nah. Not bad, but unnecessary. I'll take a Jack of all trades. I will take a Master of Strategy. I love all 3 of those. This is one of my favorite events, for sure. Now, what do you want to lose? Shrug It Off, Berserk, or Heavy Blade? We'll lose Berserk, which we've never gotten value out of. That doesn't mean it's not good. It just means it's bad. Okay, so this is the moment of truth here. I love our Mind Blast here, by the way. I think you lose an Exhume. You might want to keep a Barricade. I'll leave that in there just in case. So contrary to what you might think, I actually like Immolate here, and then Mind... Okay, we're not going to need anything else. I can't believe I had to think about it. Sharon's Ashes. Whenever you exhaust the card, deal 3 damage to all enemies. Interesting. Armaments is kind of cool, but I really don't think we need it. I don't think we need any of this. Oh, it's you. Well, turn 1, we want powers. We want powers because we already know he's going to do no damage. So to hit him with a Mind Blast, you know he's at 0. Fantastic. We'll hit him again just to be sure. Then we got a little extra strength that makes things easier on us in the future. Sure, just keep playing powers, honestly. I don't feel the need to play offering. This guy should be locked down. He's doing 39 damage. That's cute. I am admittedly like, what do we do? Oh, he just exhausts enough cards to have it not be an issue. Yeah, get this out there. So he's doing 28 damage. I do kind of want to play a demon form, but that's not necessary. It's weird, but I'm going to exhume Jack of all trades. I'm just getting weird with it. There you go. We got Pen Nib available for next time. He's doing no damage, like, quite obviously. What do you do this turn? We got to find a way to hit him. So you are going to Deep Breath for certain. And I think we will throw out an offering here. But before we do offering, we may want to headbutt and get draw back up. He's only doing 9 damage now. So he probably won't play offering, actually. We'll play Shrug It Off. Deep Breath. Headbutt. Shrug It Off comes back up. We're still blocking. We don't need strength. He's going to self-immolate. We already have a huge amount of strength up. Not really what we're looking for, honestly. But, I mean, there's myriad different ways we could deal with this conundrum. That's one way. Obviously, already not taking damage. And I'll just hit you with that as well. As long as we don't get a dead draw. Even if we do, what can you do, right? Honestly, if this fight went on any longer, we might actually be able to kill him. But he's done. Bottled Lightning. Choose a skill. The start of your turn, this will be in your hand. I actually really like the idea of having Rage in our hand right off the bat. Because we know that we're about to fight an enemy that's a real jerk. And then we'll upgrade it so it's even better. Alright, so what do you do on this turn? Oh, the places you'll go. Like it. Won't need it. So get that out of here. Won't need it. Won't need it. I promise. Won't need it. Need it. Here's what you do. Start. Both steroid potions. You're dead. You're not dead yet. Yet. Obviously, I forgot to play Rage. Get Jack of all trades out there. Magnetism, we got the energy to play it. Of course we're going to play it. Feel no pain. Get out of here. Make him vulnerable. Oh no, he's doing 18 damage. What do we do? Does not matter. What do we want out of this? Barricade. Necessary card. Deep breath. Look at that. We'll probably shrug, but I'm looking for Impervious first. I'm actually thinking... I might be able to kill you on turn 1. But let's start a little smaller. We don't have to kill you on turn 1. If we'd rather, we could play 2 demon forms, for example. I kind of like that more. So we get 2 demon forms out there. He's almost hurting us. So what we're going to do is exhume an offering real quick and then play that. Okay, so we'll throw a Mind Blast out here for free. That's great stuff. We're on 2 energy again. I think what we're going to do... I don't know what we're going to do. There's so many options. We can't even really exhume anything. We could exhaust our whole hand. What do we have left? It would be dicey. It would be funny. But it would also... Well, I don't know, because now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, well, we have a lot of zero-cost cards, including... Like, could we not just get to a position where we could almost cycle Mind Blast over and over? This is so dumb, and I'm so excited for it. Just give it a sec. Alright, so that's a turn 1. We're gaining a lot of block out of that. He's like, grr. Oh, I feel you, dude. Grr to you as well, my friend. That was turn 1. We played every card in our deck. Now our deck is like 4 cards large. What do? I'm just looking. We got some 2 energies. We got some 1 energies. So I'm honestly... This is my game plan, okay? Purify Impervious. Don't even play it. We could have played it for block, and it would have been good for the future, but where's the fun in that? If we can get our deck down to the point where it's just Headbutt and Mind Blast... I just want only Mind Blasts in the deck from this point onwards, please. Oh my god. You do not even know how lucky you are, but you're also guaranteed to die here. But apart from that, you have no idea. Dude, this is 2 extremely fun dailies back to back. We did a 10-15 damage. You guys ever want to join the 10-15 club? You know who to call. What a daring Fiendfire play. How interesting was that? Thank you, Ceasing Top. So we're not on the front page, but hey, we're down here in the 640s. Thanks for watching. It's me and Gilgamesh again. We got a thing going on. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. And thanks for watching. I will see you next time.